Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund, it really is a tremendous arena. We're up and running then. Oh, they could be caught out here. In by Messi. Getting up there! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Jordi Alba. He's got such searing pace, Peter. He gets to the byline in the blink of an eye, and from there his crosses are pinpoint and very hard to defend against. This opposition defence is going to have its work cut out trying to keep him quiet.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, it's come loose. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No, not quite on the same wavelength. A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Boga unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that's beautifully weighted. McKennie. Koopmeiners. Conceição. Now it's Yildiz. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither side yet able to find the net. McKennie. Messi. And it's Messi. Crossed into the middle. That is ended up in no man's land.
A header!
No, he didn't quite meet it right. Francisco Conceição. Conceição in acres of space out wide. Cleared away. Boga. Showing good feet. A corner it is then. And we have our very first corner. Savage is there to clear. Miretti! That's a fair try, but just off target. And he decides to cross it. Diogo Costa chooses to deal with it himself and claimed it back swiftly. Stefan Savic. Busquets. And Jordi Alba. And here's Messi. Nunez. That's the keeper's ball. That'll be a throw. Lovely feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Darwin. The less said about that pass, the better. Minus. Miretti. That's an imaginative pass. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Minus. Now there's a fine ball. Boga. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And he's there to clear it. McKennie really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. And it's Messi. That's a cute ball. Well, played right into it. He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Minus. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Messi. The ball swung in, but that is good defending. It's been repelled.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Conceição providing an outlet on that flank, and he's managed to get free. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Spirited to say the least, certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Ruan. Yildiz gets a good foot in there. So what can they make of this? He came in hard, very hard. Jordi Alba. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That has been knocked clear. McKennie. And for the first half, that is that. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Please take
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Miami really seemed to lose their way a bit, it has to be said, Peter, having started the game quite strongly. I think the boss is going to have to find a way to reignite the fire now.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So the action resumes. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Jordi Alba. Yildiz. Boga. McKennie.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Stefan Savic. Koopmeiners. That is good strength. Busquets. To Jordi Alba. Miretti. Yildiz. And they're on him in a flash. We're still waiting for a goal to report here. And here's Nunez. Cleared without hesitation. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Messi. Now the ball's gone astray. Well, that has not gone well. Boga. It's a good run down the right. This looks promising.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Boga gets into a good position. Chance here to counter. And it's Jordi Alba. Cross in. Kelly with the clearance. McKennie. McKennie ventures forward. Now it's Yildiz. It's a pretty loose pass. Not the most accurate pass. McKennie. Now it's Conceição. Yildiz receives it in a good position here. Boga. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for the run. Always onto this. And that's been won straight back. Jordi Alba. Oh, that is a nice touch. Jordi Alba. Oh, such a clever touch. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's shifting through the gears here. Plays it in low. Busquets with a fine tackle. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Kelly getting this one clear. McKennie. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now.
Diamante really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And he's quick to return it. Ruan is wide and looking to get onto this. Busquets gets it away. And this is Ilicic. That's good defending, very good defending. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Ilicic. Oh, that's neat. Knocks it out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Crosses it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Threads one in. And it's Jordi Alba.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Darwin. That has ended up in no man's land.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Jordi Alba. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Shot a goal! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Has he won it? He just might have won it! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And there goes the final whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
And now, to all
So there
members
we
of the
have it,
crowd,
Jim.
I'd
A
like to
game
ask you to
seemingly
join me
destined
in
for
wishing our
stalemate, but
birthday
then
boy
the
a
ultimate
very
smash
special
and grab.
birthday.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves, but sometimes you just have to win games whatever way you can, and that they did.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.